what happened to this person? Where did he go? You know, and that's something that's stuck with me all these years. It's partially the reason I'm here today talking to you. And you know, all I want is justice, and to try to give back a kid 20 years is near impossible, but.
Now to the latest on that shocking story out of Waterbury. You can just hear the emotion there in the voice of Peter Lopes. Last night, he spoke exclusively with us here at NBC Connecticut. He lived next door and attended the same elementary school as the man who was held captive by his stepmother for decades. So here's what we're learning. Lopes says the victim was never outside and never around other people and would often see him staring through the window. As an adult, Lopes feels the system failed this man. This morning, that stepmother, Kimberly Sullivan, is out on bond facing charges including assault and kidnapping. Police say the victim, now 32 years old, lit a fire inside a room last month to escape. NBC Connecticut Investigates is taking a closer look at how many times the Department of Children and Families was called to the home. Police say they talked with the family twice in 2005, and in one of those visits, officers determined the child was okay and DCF was notified. In the other instance, the family complained the school district kept calling DCF on them. DCF released a statement saying in part, and we're quoting here, they've been unable to locate any records pertaining to this family, nor any records connected to the names of others who have indicated they made reports to our department, end quote. DCF added that records involving unfounded cases are not kept after 5 years. As you can imagine, this story has garnered national attention, and many are wondering how they can help, how you can help. NBC Connecticut's Taylor Kinsler joins us now, looking at kind of how this community is rallying around the victim. I mean, these are unthinkable circumstances, and I think we're all captivated and feeling like, what can we do? Yeah, the details of this case are shocking, but Kevin, at last check, the GoFundMe page that was created by Safe Haven of Greater Waterbury has raised nearly $22,000 for the victim, and that number continues to rise as community members in the city and beyond show their support. We're told Safe Haven is coordinating with the mayor's office as well as community partners to connect the victim with the resources he needs. Safe Haven's executive director, Amanda Nardozzi, says the victim is most likely still receiving medical treatment and that they're only looking for monetary donations at this time to aid in his recovery journey.
I just know that we wanted to take a stand as the domestic violence agency here in the city to support this individual as best we can. And if it's just by posting a simple GoFundMe page to raise some funds so that he's able to, come back and try to survive after this, then that's what we're going to do. We're always here to support our survivors.
Now, we're told these donations can help with things like medical and dental care, counseling, and housing assistance. There's a link to that GoFundMe page on NBCConnecticut.com. But Kevin, Amanda Nardozzi says she wants the public to know that help is available, and organizations like Safe Haven are there to provide assistance to victims of abuse and create safety plans or relocate them in emergency situations. And we'll continue to follow this story as it develops. Back to you.
Taylor, thank you. The victim's going to need all the compassion and love in the world and a lot of time to try to heal from this. Stay with